What's up, everybody? Yes, indeed, I am back, people. You already know, man, you can't talk about it, you gotta be about it. And that's the way I am. And if you guys have been watching, I hit that gym every morning, 2:30 in the morning. By 3 o'clock, I'm getting it in. You know, that's the only way you're gonna get results, people. You have to have a structured workout plan with the dialed in nutrition. That's the best way to get results, I'm telling you now. But anyways, people, I'm gonna bring you a quick story because there was someone had asked me a question on one of my comments where they leave the comments at, and he asked me what was it like first time going to prison. I'm gonna tell you what it was like for me. You know, I can't speak for everyone else, but I'm pretty sure everybody goes through that same feeling. I mean, it all started off in the county jail, sitting in that state module waiting for the chain. This module, the state module, was a module of silence. Like I said, you can hear a fucking cockroach fart in there. But anyways, chains arrive in the morning. They call your name, get shackled up, load up on the Grey Goose. Back then, they loaded you up on the Grey Goose. That's who picked you up. It wasn't the sheriff's. Nowadays, I believe the sheriffs, they take you. Well, at least my last time, the sheriffs took us out to the prison. Anyways, we arrived to the prison. The prison I arrived at was Wasco State Prison. And before getting off the bus, the men in black made an announcement. If you feel that your life is in danger in any way, go to your left. There's a bell right there, ring a bell. And I believe these people had that bell there just to humiliate the people that were piecing up, or for whatever reason. That's what I believe. I could be wrong. But anyways, you would be surprised who pieced up, man, because there was a couple guys that were running amok in the county jail, you know, loud talking, getting in the mix, speaking on stuff, and getting high. You know what I mean? For whatever reason, why they rolled it up is I will never know, because it's none of my business. You know, at least wasn't my business at that time. You know, if later on in the future, if we crossed paths, it would have to have been my business, because it was something that I saw them do. You know, which is a no-no, rolling it up. But anyways, people, so we go through the processing. I'm gonna give you guys an eye opener, man. When you go to prison, you sign a waiver. This waiver is releasing these people of responsibility of the safety of your life. So when you sign that, man, you see the shit just got real. There's no guarantees of you going home. You know, anything can happen. You could get, you know, just anything. I'm not going to get into detail about that shit. Well, anyways, we go through the processing. Now we get our housing. And then once you're going down the runway there, on your way to wherever you're going to be housed at, you see signs everywhere. No warning shots. You see these cats up there with their Mini 14s, man. And, you know, it like I said, the unexpected, my nerves were going. Was I scared? No. Why wasn't I scared? Because the people that I was gonna go do my time with are the same like-minded people that I am, you know, living that criminal life. So anyways, yeah, we get to the housing. We get the welcoming committee. The homies pull up, you know, ask you where you're from, who you are, you know what I mean? They let you know, oh, you got homies over here, there, whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop, and here's the reglas, homie, this is how this goes down, this is how this goes down. Okay, in this reception center right here, man, it really got real, because this is something that was really new to me about the north and south stuff, because I've never heard of this shit in the street, but there was a certain faction that came from out of the homies from up north. And no, it wasn't that part of that, what the homies call the Big Four. It was a disruptive group from up north. We were on high alert with them because shit be jumping off there. Well, anyways, one of the older homies, actually from my hood, took me under his wing. He was a person of say so right there, I should say. He was he made sure that everything was going right accordingly. He was given a responsibility. So, the shit really got real. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give you a quick example. Anytime the homie went to go use the restroom, or I went to use the restroom, we had a shadow. That's just the way it was. It was to make sure we didn't get run up on. So, anyways, I went and did my time there. And once I got called again to get transferred, they sent me on to my next prison. And the next prison I landed at was up north, and it was an old-looking prison. My God, I looked at it and I said, Jesus Christ, what did I get myself into? It is what it is. They said, this is the saying that they used to say, when you land there, that you're going to get off that bus, the homies are going to hand you a trash can lid with a sword. It is time to go to war, baby. So, that's the mentality I had, because the homies had already laced me up about that. And it wasn't with the people that you're thinking, you know what I mean? It was with that disruptive group, and I'm never going to say who they are. For those of you that done time, during the time I done time, you know exactly who I'm talking about. It's not of what they say. I don't even like to bring this up, and this will probably be the last time I say it. It wasn't one of the big fours, okay? It was a certain disruptive group, okay? So anyways, there was rumor how they became one of them. So we were on high alert, and in this prison, they were filled with them. So anyways, I finally get to where I'm gonna be at, and right away, once I get to my cell, a homie pulls up with a care package already. The homies already knew where I was from. They didn't know how much time I had, but they knew where I was from and where I was coming from. And the homies shot you a care package. And I'm going to use this term that the homies from up north like to use. And I like this term. I've always embraced it. The carnalismo there was so good doing time up north. Way different than when you do time down south. Like I've said in the past, down south it gets a little loose and homies start, card tripping. Their areas start breaking off. You got areas from where, I'm not going to get into that either, but you know what I'm talking about if you've done any time. Area codes, let's just keep it as that. Unlike up north, I can tell you right now, the homies from SD were deep, right there where I was at, and the homies from my area were deep, and we all stuck together. That carnalismo was, man, I'm gonna say, it was puro, baby, nothing but love. But anyways, man, so I entered a different world, way different from the county. The county was rocking and rolling, and this one was, it was a whole different lifestyle. It's something hard to explain. It's something that you had to have lived. But it was a trip you got to keep in mind, man. I was a youngster there. And I remember we were walking the track. I was walking the track with one of the older homies. And I seen these two individuals running by with Daisy Dukes on. And I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, is this co-ed, homie? He's all, yeah, fool, this is co-ed right here. This fool was pulling my leg. I didn't know. I said, oh, shit, that's I'm thinking, oh, that's cool. You know what I mean? Hell no. These fools were chicks with dicks, man. I'm going to give you one. There was this one named Ice Cream. The other one was Diabla. That's all I'm going to say. But it was funny, fool. I mean, towards the beginning, I believed it. You know what I mean? I was like, what the fuck? This is crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, it is what it is. Back then, some of the gays were allowed to run the yard. This last rodeo that I went to, they weren't out there. You know what I mean? If they were out there, they were undercover about it. But these two, my goodness, they were flamboyant. I'm telling you right now, they had hood and everything. I mean, they look like women, wearing Daisy Dukes, going jogging. You know what I mean? It was just funny. But anyways, people. So anyways, I ended up doing my time there, starting to do my time. I ended up getting married there, man. I got married in prison, and my wife, she's a real writer. She went up there to visit me as much as she could, and we had our 8-hour visits. I'm going to tell you the hardest thing about doing time, when I was doing time, was my first time going to my family visit and having to let go of my family again. It brought tears to my eyes. And then I finally realized why the homies used to tell me you need to let that outside world go, because there's no guarantees that you're going to go home. So I finally understood that. And I used to always tell my wife, we can't have visits, this and that. But, I had to, I gave in, and I had my newborn son and my older son, which wasn't that much older, but, and she would fly up there to go see me. It was a hardship for her as well, especially from being down south, not knowing where to go over there, being dropped off in she was taking a little, from being flown over there in a little airplane. But yeah, man, it was something, man. That was just a little look at my first time going through the system, people. You know what I mean? Yeah, nerves were kicking. Eventually, you get with the program, you start functioning. You know what I mean? And that lifestyle, it grows on you. There's a lot of things that don't matter no more. Because now you're in there for a different cause, and it was all about survival. During my time, like I said, I can't speak for anyone else, but during my time, and anybody that did time with me, like the homie yesterday that I ran into, I could tell you right now, my camarada, he was the tip of the spear. He was that hummingbird. For those of you that know, you know. Okay, I won't get into detail about that. But well, anyways, people, that there was just a short little glimpse of my first time going through the system. And all I can say, man, is appreciate what you have out here in life. Life is good. Even though the roads might get windy at times, trust and believe when you get through them, you'll be able to get to where you need to be at. You just got to keep on pushing, people. Always keep in mind, great minds have purpose. Others have wishes. Little minds are tamed and subdued by misfortune. But great minds rise above them, people. So now with that being said, make sure you get up and get yours, people. And remember, hit the like and subscribe button. Put your notification bell on all, and make sure you share this video. Let's get this channel to grow, people. Let's bring good things to life amongst our people. And it's time to get right with your fitness. Stop spinning your wheels. I have that blueprint. I'm telling you now, man. I had the blueprint to success. I went from fat to fit to ripped. Now with that being said, go get your free meal plan. Like I've told you in the past. Get started with them results. Get up and get yours. Let's do this.